Good morning, my learners. Grade 8. We are doing static electricity. Let's quickly look at some revision activity that I have with me here. I will just ask you questions. What charge does an atom that has gained electrons have? It has a negative charge. What charge does an atom that have lost electrons have? It have neutral and positive charges. Let's complete this sentence. Charges attract, charges repel. Unlike charges attract, like charges repel. Simple. What is friction? Can you answer that one? I won't answer for you. What is friction? It's very important. You must know it. Why is friction needed for static electricity? Why is it needed? Think. Go and answer that one for yourself. I'll give you answers after. I gave you answers for the first easy ones. When Thabo is combing the hair, after Thabo combed his hair, and he cut these papers, small papers, and put it on the table, and he take the comb and bring it closer to the papers, what will happen to those papers? That question is important. It can come in the examination. If your hair has rubbed itself to a generator, there's a certain generator called Van Graff generator, what will happen to your hair? What will happen to the hair? Go and look for that question. It's very important. This tool can come in the examination. Okay, when I take two objects and rub them together, I take a cloth and a plastic rod or a ruler. I rub them together. Explain what will happen. Explain what will happen between the two objects in terms of charges. Explain what will happen. When you answer these questions, you must make sure that you don't just write the one will be positive, the one will be negative. Explain what will happen. In this question that I have asked you now, I want you to realize that you have to explain that when you rub a plastic rod, electrons will move from the cloth to the plastic rod or the ruler. When it moves from the plastic rod to the ruler, the cloth will have positive charges and negative charges. No, not negative charges. It will have positive charges and neutrons, while the electrons have moved to the plastic rod. So the plastic rod will now become negatively charged, while the cloth become positively charged. So when you take the plastic rod and bring it closer to other objects like small tissue papers, they will be attracted to it because now it is negatively charged, while the papers have got a positive charge. But before the rubbing, it was neutral, both of them. That is why they were not attracting anything. So the next time you also look at the spark, you see the spark touching your friend and say, you shocked me. Your friend didn't shock you. It is the electrons that maybe you generated when you do what? When you rub your hands in a cold day in the morning, or when you are sitting on your plastic chair in class, or when you touch something, you have collected electrons, because that little rub can generate electrons. So when you are asked questions like, explain what a shock or spark is, you must know what it is. Explain what is static electricity. Those terms are very, very important for you to know. Explain what is, let me look for another term that I know is very crucial. Static electricity. Those terms are very, very crucial for your examination. And friction, I asked you about friction at the beginning. Go and study that word, read it and understand what friction is, and understand how friction can happen. Okay? Electric spark, static electricity, electric discharge. You know, these terms are confusing. Electric spark, electric discharge, and static electricity. They seem like they are the same, but they are not. Because when we talk about discharge, you'll think of something else, that you'll think that I can define this as the same meaning, while it doesn't have the same meaning. You must be able to understand even what causes an electric spark. What causes an electric spark? Don't just memorize the term. If you be able to listen and understand what I'm saying, or what the teacher in class is teaching you, instead of taking yourself and make yourself busy doing something or touching your friend, you pay attention to these words, you will discover that science is not difficult, because it is what is happening around your environment. So if you understand what causes static electricity or static spark, electric spark, you will be able to pass your examination. So don't go and memorize. Pay attention. You will pass with flying colors. And when you link these terms, as we are doing energy and change in term 3, it will make you be able to pass with flying colors, because you will be paying attention to your teacher. I always tell my learners that science is not difficult, but you, my child, you are the one who are making it difficult by listening to those who did not pay attention in class before, or their teachers who are not teaching them before. Like, in the past, some teachers will not teach you some part of physics. They will skip it and say, I don't know it. Now, it's not allowed. It must be taught. So it's very, very important for you to always look for more information about this static electricity, or any lesson that are being provided in class. Any lesson that you are given to, go and research for yourself. I'm going to open a YouTube channel whereby you will find this and you'll be able to watch them every time. For now, this is just an introduction, so that you know that now I'm presenting lessons. Even grade 9, I will start presenting them, so that you will continue with it from grade 8 to grade 9. Thank you. See you in the next